Good day, critters. Welcome back to the channel. Apologies if this little reactception down in the corner is throwing you off a little bit, but we back for more Critical Role, more Campaign 1, Episode 3. If I do say so myself, it feel like we flying through this campaign a little bit. I know we got like 100 episodes, but if you're here from Calamity, my first start to gameplay and all that, it took us about 2-3 months to get through that whole series, 4 episodes. So I think we're moving at a pretty good pace, and I missed a week, so we're moving at a pretty good pace right now. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. We left off last episode. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. A lot of fighting action. I didn't expect this early on, just knowing how long and not, I won't say drawn out, but how many episodes we have. I thought we would even be going at a slower pace than we're actually going at the moment. So I'm enjoying it right now. We left off with by Laura dispelling the stank. I believe Travis is still stupefied. Liam asked for 5 more hours, and I believe the enemies have surrendered at this point. And this episode is only 2.5 hours, I think, so not too bad. And I said it last video, I gotta avoid searching these episodes because I'm almost running into spoilers. Looking at thumbnails, I saw that they got like a little celebrity. Katie, you told me, Katie Kiesel, you told me that they have an episode with Browns players. I don't know if this is the one, but I saw a thumbnail with like Terry Crews and it said Celebrity D&D or something like that. But stuff like that gets me even more excited, so I'm looking forward to that. What we're gonna get in this episode, I don't know. I'm just excited for it. And I noticed, I clicked on the video and saw that Travis and Liam aren't there yet. Maybe it's just because it's early in the episode, but we're not gonna talk about it no more. We just gonna get straight into it. Let's do it.
Little issue there, but thank you for your patience. I appreciate that. Going back over.
Oh, and real quick before we get back into it, apologies if I'm not replying. If you missed the last episode, go back and watch that. But if I'm not replying to you guys' comments, I know I usually do that in the intro, but since I'm watching some of these like the day after or kind of back to back before I upload the next one, I might not be replying to you guys' comments. So I'll get down there and chop it up with you in the comment section, and then hopefully we'll do more live stuff later down the line when we do some of the smaller reactions to shorter videos. So sorry about that. Let's get back into it.
I'm a Goliath barbarian, level 9.
But you aren't you still drooling from the mouth? How you explaining this?
Normally, but now it's -2.
Oh. There you go.
And my brain is made of applesauce.
Or Grog.
I love applesauce. Y'all will have to tell me. Applesauce is one of my top dipping sauces over a lot of things. Where does it rank? It's in my top 5. Where does it rank for you?
Has missed the last couple games because she's been filming. When she returns, we'll be playing Pike. Who's our cleric, our gnome cleric. Liam's arrived. Liam.
Nice.
We're just introducing ourselves, that's all.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, on a more radder note, Final Fantasy Type 0, you should play, is out also. I play 9 in that, and Matthew Mercer.
That's a
plays
huge,
Drake
I don't know how
as
big
well.
that game is for you guys, but
7, 8, 9.
I've never played a Final Fantasy.
7
I don't know if I'm ready for all that.
I'm a dad.
Who knows? But it's definitely a different take on any Final Fantasy you've ever played, and as a fan, I'm excited.
So, we're beginning now as Grog is collapsed face down on the ground, drooling. The last of the Duragar have been blown off the cliff or destroyed. You all rush in and find Grog not moving.
Isn't there one more that surrendered that they kept for like questioning? I
Somebody
thought.
better give me
Maybe I'm wrong.
CPR.
Don't talk.
Okay.
Grog, can you hear us?
I rushed down and
Can you
slapped
feel
him on
us
the
near
face a
you?
few times.
You slap.
Nothing.
You slap. No response. No.
Someone quick.
I
Dick
also,
on his face.
I also bend down and slap him a few times. And then I say, I knew it wouldn't work.
Just beating the hell out of him, making this
Damn
concussion
it,
worse.
Grog.
I'm going to actually try a crude medical examination to see if I can.
Investigation check?
Use your fingers.
And yes, this is nice. 19
19 on the medicine.
on medicine.
You
range.
leave my prostate alone.
I have to palpate the region.
A thorough Goliath cavity search later.
Oh.
Find some stray gold pieces.
There's
It's a very deep belly button you have there. My God.
Physicality is a little different than what you're used to.
He just confuses his butthole with his belly button.
I think I might
It's clear that when that brain thing hit Grog with his zapper thing,
It took his
that
brain
it
power.
rendered him unconscious. I would assume that this is a magical creature, just based on the attack alone.
No.
A
Maybe
shorter
we
way
should
of
try.
saying
Does
the
anybody
same
have any healing? I know Pike isn't here, but
I think I have a spell that might be able to help. I don't know it right now, though. We'd have to take a break. I'd have to pull out my books and relearn it.
How much
Take
time
some
do you
time.
need?
I need to sleep on it.
well, maybe we should sleep. Try to camp for the.
Well, we'll need
time.
to form a perimeter, and someone will have to stand guard.
Well, currently, you're holding a barely alive Duragar hostage.
Right, I
Yeah,
forgot
okay,
about
there we
that.
go.
Oh, we
Did
gotta
you already say
interrogate.
it? We gotta interrogate him. Her. It.
It's a female.
And I speak it. It's language.
You do. You speak under combat.
Kinda.
First thing you note too is it is female, and it takes a moment to register that because she is also bald on top. Nasty, pale, kind of sunken face. Eyes are completely clouded over and white, no pupils. Teeth are kind of yellow and gnarled and sharp. Food delivery.
How close to death's door is she?
She's
Thank you.
Pizza. They got pizza again. Is that gonna be a thing? Pizza for every episode? It's gonna make me hungry. I'm gonna have to order my own damn pizza.
Thanks, chat room.
Thank you, chat room.
Oh, the chat sent this thing?
awesome.
Vegan pizza? Are you kidding me?
And donuts.
That's actually pretty dope.
Pizza made.
I'm glad we're not to
Look
the
at those
point that the
chocolate
chat room
cakes.
is toxic. Yes.
All right.
How do we fix it?
How do we fix it?
There you go.
Bury your dead weight.
I press the blade a little
Oh,
tighter.
God,
Dig
no.
in. Maybe 1 hit point worth.
Oh
of
no,
blood.
she's only got 1 hit point
She's
left.
only got 1.
Oh yeah, not too far.
Don't do that.
Is she bleeding?
Profusely from the shoulder.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to cauterize the wounds. There's more than one way to make someone talk. I'm going to shoot my
Will
gun
she
off,
not
get
pass
it nice
out?
and hot right at the tip, and start cauterizing the wounds.
Okay, so
Is it big enough to do that?
The flash goes off. The sound of the blast echoes throughout the entirety of the cavern. You hear
No, hopefully that doesn't bring more
cascade off.
problems.
Little warning next time.
He takes the barrel, slams into the shoulder with a sizzling sound as she reaches back in pain.
You shall all be harvested for Kavar.
Oh, is he a farmer?
You can't understand. Who's Kavarn? Does anybody know?
No, is that a thing? Is that
I
a
don't
person?
know. I don't know.
roll
I
this
don't- Who is Kavarn?
You can roll history if you like.
Arr. Who is Kavarn?
Kavar is the one that rules these caverns. The one who guides us to take the surface back.
To take the surface back.
14 in history wouldn't do it.
Is
that
Kavarn
why
the
Akima
one
came down here?
making
To stop it?
creepy zombie? What is Kavarn?
Let's see.
No, you'll tell me now.
I don't want to see. Let's turn
I
back.
slap her across the face. Luckily,
Damn.
not enough to use a hit point.
I poke her more.
Like a Three Stooges act.
Alive is already.
Break her legs. Leave her here.
You break her
Heal
leg.
her. Maybe we should heal her. and then
Yeah,
let
well
her
that.
stay there. Is that
Damn,
evil?
y'all fucking
That's
her up. That's very evil.
My alignment is pretty good.
I go.
We got a heel turn.
Or if they've seen.
Oh yes,
Or if they've seen our paladin.
our little,
Lady Kima.
our little
Kima.
Kima.
Oh shit, is that I just peeped like the
Before
comic
we
books in the
end your
background. I
life,
thought they were something D&D
Tell
related,
us,
but
have
I
you
see
seen a small
Hawkeye.
halfling?
Like that was the artwork for the TV series I reacted to.
All right, it's your last chance. Give us something useful, and we'll end this painlessly.
I think she heard you say.
Don't, and we'll make you suffer.
Make an intimidation check.
All right. Oh, my new dice.
That giggle.
I'm going to assist her by pulling out my other dagger and let it drip
come on,
poison
baby.
down the blade.
Intimidation. 14.
14.
Assist.
Go ahead and roll that.
Me.
You, yeah.
To assist me?
19.
19. Okay, go ahead and roll again.
Oh.
I'm giving you advantage on the roll because he has.
Oh, okay,
blades to her
cool.
now.
Okay, it was still 14.
Still 14.
I should have rolled my other one to see, just to see.
She laughs and says,
Your friend's dead. All is lost. You came for nothing. Regardless, we have her. She's down below. And soon enough,
Okay, so she is alive. She's down
we'll see
below.
what shall become of this halfling.
We'll rescue her.
Oh.
We're gonna kill your god.
Like how they're just talking shit with it now. Did you drop her off the cliff?
Icarus spray comes across the front.
That was the worst.
Awkward throat slitting I never heard.
He did just go
Kill your
like,
god. Wait. Fuck it, just go in. Just commit.
As the body goes limp in your hands, you just kind of let it tumble over the water.
Good times, guys.
savage.
Let's rest. Let's set up a perimeter and take turns standing guard. I'm gonna go to the next cavern over to where we killed those Umber Hulks.
Yes.
Take one of the Umber Hulk heads and put it on a stick right out front of where we're.
We 3 episodes in, this group is becoming savage as
I
fuck.
want to check the bodies.
How many cavern entrances are there for where we're camping?
We gonna be evil by episode 10.
Came in through.
I'm gonna take the first watch.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I still have a lot of reading to do, and I can go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Make sure everybody's in. Everybody's in.
Wait, I want to check the bodies of the
Anti-life
other
shot.
guys before, yeah.
Okay.
A shell
go ahead and
that
make,
keeps anything from
make an
coming.
investigation check.
Oh, great. Well, before you do that, hold on.
20?
Okay. Glancing about, you pull roughly 125 gold pieces between the 3 corpses of the Duragar. Well, 2 corpses. One of them is gone.
Oh, nice.
washed
We
down
out here looting too. Nice.
He had a lot of good stuff on him.
I didn't
You do, however,
know that was
find on
gonna be a
one of them
thing.
a
Makes sense
gnarled-
though.
Hold on to it.
Well, yeah.
I think Grog
Yeah.
may have soiled himself a little. We should probably
Poop
Take
is
a
Get
nap
Keyleth
so
on the
that maybe you
books.
can...
Yes.
Make sure everyone's in and close by.
Okay.
Keyleth, you need to
Get done
study,
with
so
everything.
we'll
She's
take
gonna-
first
I'm gonna
watch.
take you guys.
Oh,
They're
that's
still in the
true.
shell,
You can
though, right?
study
Study
while
and
we,
watch.
we watch.
I'm gonna cast anti-life shell.
Should
That
be
way,
good.
everyone at least gets 1 good hour of sleep.
Oh, good. I like it.
All right, stick 'em out.
Anti-life spell. Why does
You
that
go ahead
sound
and
so?
Eventually find one of the corpses of the Umber Hulk.
Dude.
Take some good. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Wish Pike were here.
Yeah, I do too. Hopefully, eventually or soon.
Yes. We wish Pike was here.
Very much.
Yes.
8.
He's just a.
Did they harvest the
really
Umber
interesting
Hulks?
carving on the wall.
Harvest is
That's
like
right
the same
above
term
you
as
guys
loot,
currently
right?
guiding.
So pretty.
Not quite catching the
RPGs
French,
and
but it
stuff.
seems to have some significance. And it's fresh. It's not like an ancient symbol. It's been there. It's maybe could have been there for more than.
I go ahead and I take a piece of paper from my spell book, and I take a piece of charcoal, and I just scroll over top of it to get an imprint of it.
Nice.
Okay, it's very big. It's like
Oh.
4 feet by 3 feet.
I take a few pieces of paper and I kind of put them together,
All right.
and then I get a really big one, and then I roll it up.
All right, you guys.
Are you gonna have to
need
piece this together? You
set
got
up
tape for those papers?
After the
I
first
have my
hour.
anti-life
Hopefully she doesn't put them together wrong and pick out the wrong symbol or something, or decipher the
Let's
wrong.
watch. Do you know anything about religion?
Well, let me see.
Let me see.
I seem to know fuck
Religion
all
check.
about it. Tim.
Oh, me too. I know shit about it.
It's a very
Ain't that
fancy
bad.
symbol.
It's a really pretty symbol.
You guys finish your watch.
Pike.
Just
I
the
really
party
wish
is
Pike
taking
was
turns
there.
being like so pretty.
Where was that symbol?
On a rock.
It's like
It's above her.
on one of the large, like kind of cave.
Part of me hopes that when
I
Grog
don't
gets
see any,
healed, he
like,
comes back
cool,
like super
sparkly
smart and he
things in the
really
middle
is like a
deposits.
professor.
None of that.
Nothing catches your attention at the moment. No, unfortunately.
What about the blade?
I am.
At least for a little bit. I don't,
Finish
it
your
won't
watch.
last,
Yeah,
but
As you're having this discussion, you feel a slight rumble in the ground. A little shaking sensation. Some of the rocks nearby, the loose pebbles, begin to vibrate and move around.
is that something big or something
Grog's probably
magical?
farting again.
No, I don't think. I think we should alert the others.
All right.
Waking up. We're waking up.
How far are we from it,
We're gonna heal
We're just like
You guys are all clustered at the small camp.
Oh, let's quietly wake them, and I will go peer into the darkness and see if I can see.
Oh, don't do that.
A rumble.
Hopefully something didn't smell that
Something's
head you
rumbling?
put
You still
out
have
there
your light
and
source
came
on
for
light or you
food.
just the campfire.
One little
A few
rumbling.
moments pass, rumbling has subsided.
Oh, okay. Oh, it stopped.
So we're awake.
But let's
Let's heal this guy. Can you heal?
Don't clap yet. We don't know if that's
Prestidigitation
good.
and wake everybody up with,
We're awake.
with little spurts of water in the face.
Okay, I'll wake up.
Everybody get up!
Okay, I'd like to give her a little inspirational song.
Yes, if you could, Scanlan, give me like some nice meditation, some like
Okay, it's
some like pure moves.
Some music?
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
some yoga
Let's do a
music.
massage beforehand just to loosen her up.
I go ahead and light some incense,
I know the song. I don't remember the name of it.
and Scanlan, do you still have that that deity, that little idol of Pike?
I do have my idol of Pike, yes.
Can we just have that out just so I have her energy?
Oh, of course.
Just,
I take
you know,
out the
I
idol
need
of
her.
Pike that I keep always close to my loins, and I hold it tightly and warmly.
Okay.
And caress it a little.
You kind
I'm
of
so
almost
nervous.
taken from the vibration
You
of
got
the
it.
nearby caverns that you felt.
Well, she's staying true
and
to her
in tune
character.
With the way the Earth, the planet itself shifts and moves.
You got this,
You can do this, Keelan.
You got
can do
this.
I love it. I
You
love
use that
it.
to
I
give
commented on that like several
constitutional
times throughout the
strength to your
animation.
physical
Her
form
level of
on
confidence. I like that it's coming
And I
across
just
in
kind of lay my hand
this
on
too.
his forehead.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I know Grog very well, and he might enjoy or be inspired by a kiss of a female. I'm just saying, just the gentle kiss of a female lips on his might rouse him. I've seen it many times. Vex. Get in there! Get in there!
As Vex awkwardly fumbles over
I think it helped.
the overtly sized Goliath.
It did something.
I'm not all dead.
Go ahead and
Just upstairs.
Do I get an inspiration die from him? No!
what'd you roll? What'd you roll?
It's
Where's the
one.
inspiration die?
Oh,
Where's the inspiration die?
You get advantage on that?
It's a D8, right?
D8.
Do I get advantage on this since I'm
Oh,
taking time?
no.
Yes!
Do I
As
get
this,
advantage?
yeah, you have advantage
I
on
do
the
have
roll.
advantage on this? Okay.
Keelan.
Oh, that's much better. Okay, I'm still gonna do the inspiration dice just in case these.
What was both
Okay,
of
that's
them?
good.
That's good.
Okay, so
What's the total?
17 plus 12, which
Plus 12.
is.
Yeah, but it
Where
was
is plus 6 is my wisdom modifier. My heart is pounding. So that's 30? No, 29?
29. That should be enough.
That should be enough.
Taking a deeper breath, his chest expands, and as it does, his eyes, which stare off into space, begin to clarify and crystallize, and his
Watch him like
brow
come
quivers
back
for
from a
second,
different realm
and
or
you
something and
see
be like
little bit
a
of life
prophet.
return to his face.
No, not quite.
Grog, your sight focuses as the party is gathered around you, looking down upon your currently stretched out physical form in a cavern. You're
Welcome back, big guy.
Oh, I thought I was in algebra class again for a second there.
Grog! Really glad you're awake.
I reach into the bag of holding and I get the cask of ale and my goblet and I pour a little goblet of ale and I give it to Keelan.
Aww. To Grog.
To
Grog.
To me.
It's a Grog. Welcome
As
back,
announced,
Grog.
you guys are aware 20 is the stat cap for normal physical stats. However, magical items can then
Increase it.
bump that up higher.
Nice.
Can we go kill something?
Well,
Or should
yeah,
we
I guess
heal?
we should.
I think we've all
we
healed.
are.
You guys all healed overnight for
Did
the
he heal
rest.
while
You
he
can
was
still heal
unconscious?
Grog, right?
You did not have an opportunity to use any of your stuff, so you're currently still at the hit points you were. Plus, you naturally healed just for the evening's rest.
Oh, I did?
4 hit points.
Great.
How many D12s do you get to roll? You can roll 4 of them if you need to.
Yeah, you can roll up to 9.
We
You
get
can roll up
23?
to 9 dice.
Oh!
Yeah, whatever your
9,
level is,
damn.
that's the number of
Nipple
hit dice you
tassels.
can
That's
use.
way better.
But that's for the day. Heal
Okay.
yourself. Once you've used those 9 hit dice to heal yourself naturally, you are maxed out outside of magical healing or potions.
Got it. I used 2. Okay.
You're
Shall we
good.
carry
so
on,
we-
everyone?
so we can
Yes, I
save
have
some
a
for later.
feeling these tunnels are going to suck majorly, but we've gone where to go but down, so
So we know which tunnels she pointed towards.
Well, she pointed towards the rest of the cavern,
The
which
dark.
you
Great.
guys have just stepped into.
Can I use tracking and see if I can not only see where the majority of tracks lead to, but see if I can spot like the halfling Kima's tracks?
Lady Kim.
Go ahead and make a survival check,
Survival.
which you have advantage on specifically for tracking.
Oh, I do.
Depending on what you're tracking.
Okay.
Because what are your favorite enemies?
My favorite enemies are dragons and demons.
So you would not have advantage on this.
Well, screw that.
That's okay. Would
Favorite
you-
is
Oh,
a
but I
strong
do.
word.
Wait, my favorite terrain is the Underdark. Are we in the Underdark?
Okay.
It's the
All right.
Underdark.
You know what? For that, I'll go ahead and give you advantage on that. This is
Yeah,
technically
does it mean
considered
the darkness?
the crest of the Underdark.
That doesn't count if it rolls onto a phone. That's the rule.
I think that's in this book.
Yeah, I think it's chapter 4.
19 is what I rolled with.
19. Okay. You also begin to see a few partially decomposed corpses of various goblinoid creatures. You find
Decomposed.
2 goblins that are just slain,
With
just cut open,
dismembered.
and off to the side you see some of the The skin is pulled tight against the
Or I
bone.
guess they've
It's a lot
just
of
been
it's
there
just
for a
kind of
while,
slowly
so they're,
rotting from the cave
deteriorating?
itself. Not a very great smell. But there have been small pockets of struggle the more you progress down this way.
I'm
Let's
stealth.
I was
Roll
thinking
stealth.
the same
Oh,
thing.
okay. I want to stealth too.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Oh, I thought you got one too.
Oh, that really didn't count.
That's what happens
Just
when
roll
you
on your
talk
phone a
shit.
couple times. And then off to the side.
They all sucked.
Damn,
So,
3. All
And you
bad.
said that the red crystals in the wall are glowing somewhat?
Yeah, it's
Just
it's like
dimly.
it's a certain of
Outline
crystal
shadows
that
and whatnot.
this mountain range seems to naturally produce that just inherently hover.
Enough to give the half elves.
Wait,
vision
does
in low
Tiberius have his light on still? Is that adding to the
Or to the point where
or the
you're close
glow?
to it. Currently, you still have to use his light source to see most anything. This village doesn't have any. The rock is less of an actual like stone that you can pull, more than it's a clustered of like almost like a vein of the stones in the
I
actual
wonder
wall.
if
It'll take a while for you to
Grog
actually
can like break
hack
some
it
off
out
with his
inside.
strength though.
It can be done, but it'll take you a while.
Me. I don't want to waste the time.
I like
Okay.
that
What do you think?
accent.
Should we do it?
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
But we're in pitch black here. We can't really see what's
No.
going on. I think we need
A lantern or something.
Tiberius.
Is Liam's shirt like a Metallica logo with that says Mordor?
Party up.
It's kind of
Does any?
One of the dwarves has a set of very, very finely crafted leather armor.
Ooh.
That to pull it off the corpse is going to destroy it and be probably a not very interesting affair. But it does look to have survived the horrible conditions.
Take that
under it.
damn armor. Can they sell it,
you
or
also
can
note
somebody
specifically,
wear it? Use it?
Vex, that not the dwarven corpses, but a number of the goblin corpses you come across, some of them have a uniform wound. A number of these goblin corpses have this terrible puncture wound in the skull and the forehead there. Just an opening wound about that big around.
You didn't notice that. That's how unperceptive you are.
She just throwing shots.
And,
This whole
each one of
episode,
these
I love it.
wounds, for as much flesh as on these goblins, there doesn't appear to be
It, like, sucked.
anything inside.
It sucked their brains out. Whatever it was.
It's very possible.
I know what that feels like.
Yeah, I was about to say, was it not the Krang thing? It was
One of our instructors in Singorn used to tell us of a creature. I'm not sure what they're called.
I don't
but,
think I was in that class, actually.
a creature that steals its victims' minds and digests them,
literally.
reaches right in and takes them out.
I'm assuming it's going to be a much more mutated version of our brain on legs friend.
I
we
think
were
it's
mentioning
worse.
earlier.
Much
Much
worse.
worse.
Uh-oh.
I think the brain was
We introduced some mystery
scalped
into the
in some sort
story.
of
I like
pit.
it.
Well, we also have this Kovorn who is experimenting on all those creatures, so we can't even attest for any of this.
That's true.
Oh, so she probably did that.
That camp
So she's
seemed to
been
have been
here.
hers while she was traipsing through the tunnel.
I understand.
I just think we should proceed with caution. Our teacher spoke about this thing, said that it was
I like how we're this deep in the mind, the cave,
Being of
and
the
he's
mind.
just thinking we should proceed with
I think our trouble
caution.
with Grog could just be the beginning. We
This
need
group
to
is reckless.
proceed very carefully.
Okay, so here's my question.
Yeah.
So we've already fought two things where we can't look at them and they mess with our heads.
Right.
Yes.
So is there something we can do going forward?
To like boost our willpower or something?
Or like,
You want Magneto's helmet. What do you want?
like Magneto's helmet, or
Nice.
even if we
I
like,
haven't built
I like the
Magneto.
do we
reference.
have a bunch of mirrors?
Get
or
on it,
like where we
Percy.
can look through
give
things
you
with
some
a
mirrors.
reflections?
I have
We
Do you
do
remember?
have a big dressing
That's
mirror.
more for. I don't know. that
Looking
that's
around
going to help.
corners.
Yes,
It could
I
help.
have them. Of course,
I
I
could
always
make a mirror.
always have them. They were
We
a
have,
gift.
we have
Ooh,
one
Tiberius
mirror
now?
in the back.
Like an
That's
ice
good.
type of.
Kind of like
can put a
Medusa's
mirror.
gaze thing, you know, where
But
you like if you look in
that's a
reflections.
Gorgon.
Tiberius might
That's
actually have a
talking
good
about
plan there.
The gaze. We're
Right.
talking about the mind.
Right.
Think.
Yeah.
I have a whip and a forgery kit.
What type of
It would just be about making us less vulnerable to
Could you
mind.
forge some professor hats for us all?
Ramshackle town.
I mean, I can
valuable.
cast
So
enhance
you leave
ability
behind
to help our
the
willpower.
pile of dwarven corpses, you
Or
leave
our
behind the
will.
goblin corpses with the wounds and
Or
you start
preserve
seeing
wisdom.
the pattern.
Did they not
And
take
if
the
I may,
armor?
I suggest, Tiberius, you work your light spell, and Vexalia and I scout ahead about 60 or 70 feet so that we can see in the dim light,
Yes.
catch anything coming using your.
Can they take
And
the step?
I light up the hooded lantern we have in the bag of holding.
Okay. So you float the hooded lantern, light that up. Very good. Leaving the leather armor behind.
Oh well, I thought you said it would get ruined if we took it.
No, the body
It would be
would.
nasty pulling it off.
Yeah,
Dwarf.
take
Oh,
that
look,
shit.
that's
Yeah,
fast.
thank you.
Or
Take
armor
that shit.
also shrink and
It's
expand.
magical.
It's dwarf size.
It's fine.
Possibly.
I cast presentation, clean it all up.
I take it.
Okay, so you shake off the element, the
All the
remaining
goo.
elements of the dwarven corpse, which kind of falls off, slows outside of the armory. It's kind of shake it, have it all eventually escape and evacuate. There is a singular 10-foot wide rope bridge that is bolted into the side of this cliff and stretches out across this giant crevasse for what you can't see the other side.
This feels like the descent. I don't like this, you guys.
It very much has that kind of a feel. It just goes on for a good 60, 70 feet and then darkness. And you can
More
see
darkness.
what
We
looks to
don't
be
like
a cluster
darkness.
of about 12 to 13 Duragar, making their way in lines of 2 across this bridge. Amongst them, they have chained up 3 dwarf miners that they are also dragging across the bridge.
We have to save those.
What do the
Just
miners
couldn't
look like? Are they docile or do they seem to be fighting back?
Are they
They
beat
don't
the
look
fuck
like
up?
much of a fight in their current circumstance.
How wide is the bridge?
10 feet.
10 feet.
I run back to Grog, stealthed. I get our flying carpet
Nice.
and I
A
run
hand
back.
suddenly mysteriously reaches and takes
The carpet.
Just
Give me the
you?
carpet.
You're gonna go on the carpet alone?
And him. We can both go on the carpet.
What if something happens?
We just gotta see where they're going, and
I'm
we'll come
coming
back and
with
get you. All right, Scanlan.
Don't start singing.
You
gonna give us proposition it.
Oh, you can hear the rope.
as you hear the rope just tense as the
Let's
bridge
not
is
do
slowly
that.
swaying. All right, so you guys, you lay out the carpet. The 2 of you get on.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
I
And
grab
Scanlan
Scanlan by the
wants to-
scruff of his neck.
The 3 of
Pull
you
him
guys hop on it. It's about big enough for the 3 of you. It's about the right size.
Tension is rising.
The carpet begins to lift off, and you kind of will it towards the. Are you going straight over the bridge, or are you taking a side route?
We're going next to the bridge,
Side
right?
and up, because
It
And
probably
kind of,
look
I think we should go
sideways.
Yeah,
down
it would
below
go
the bridge,
above
'cause
them.
they're
You're on
not
a
gonna-
bridge,
Or
you're
below.
looking down at your feet.
But you'll have to
go
come up
above them.
eventually.
All right, fine.
Above
Fuck
is
it.
best,
Go
yeah.
above.
Okay, so you guys, you take up over.
Unless, well, they won't see
First off,
shadows.
3
It's
of you
too
guys
dark,
make a
right?
stealth check.
I thought we were still stealthed.
The maneuvering on a flying carpet is a different type of locomotion.
We have a flying carpet, by the way. That's another thing.
Yeah.
That was
Not
acquired.
great. 13.
29.
17.
Okay.
You guys trying to stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you
Oh no.
you carry up. And
He
as
totally
soon as you reach the edge of the crevasse, immediately the air itself is warmer, and there's actually kind of a bit of a strange breeze blowing up from underneath this giant crevasse. And you look down,
Like flame?
and you can see faintly
Volcano
light
shit.
sources, long, thin, trickling streams of what looks like molten
Volcano.
rock.
Oh shit.
Way
lava
down, way
shit.
down below.
Way down below. When I say way
Dante's
down,
Peak.
it's at least 1,000 feet down below. And
We don't want to fall.
Don't
No,
fall.
don't do that.
that the air itself is a very
This carpet
sulfurous
got
smell.
seat
There's a
belts.
lot of
Delion tequila, owned by a black man.
very rigid dwarven in their design. More
I
for
might keep that part in the day reaction.
utility than
What are we gonna
The
do?
view up here is beautiful.
Hey, what do you guys see?
Okay, so
Is the range? How
the range is getting a little broken. You can
Okay.
hear, the words are coming through. But
You're cutting out. I can't hear you.
I think.
well, one of
I
us
think
should
we
let's put down.
put down.
In the volcano.
No. How are we like at a place where we can
His
land?
reaction is
the
like,
carpet
put down.
and,
What the hell you talking
stand
about?
around, or
They'll
should we go
probably
back?
see us. Leave me behind. I'll follow the party with the hostages. I'll see where they go. Don't worry, I'll be invisible. Go back, tell our fellows, get them across the bridge, and we'll meet here in about an hour.
No, I don't know about
That's-
splitting
I'm
up like
super
that.
brave
Of course
and
you like it,
home. Come on,
Grog.
let's do it.
All right, I'm down. Should we do it?
Alright.
We drop him off.
I turn invisible, and I'm gonna just hang behind the party that's got the hostage dwarves and
Should one
just
of
kind of
us
see where they
protect
go.
You activate.
Nah, I feel like that invisibility is gonna wear off.
It's a racial
He's
bonus.
sneaky. We can't be as invisible as him.
And both of these ogres also have the same pupilless, white glazed over look to their eyes. So they're both just kind of glancing about. The rest of the Durgar are in the process of constructing other
I wonder,
tents,
can
there
they
are
even
some
really
there
see,
actually
or are they
processing
just
for you
hearing?
by
Are their
three.
senses picking
This
up on
feels
things?
like it's a war camp. It's definitely preparing for something. However, in the center of this main area, you do see there is a wooden platform about 20 foot by 20 foot that is raised up. And
Is that a big ass piece of chocolate cake?
That are all wearing
Marisha, she got a sweet tooth.
very
like me.
intricate black iron plate armor. And they're all just sitting on the outskirts of this platform.
White eyes?
All the Duragar seem to have that natural look to their eyes as well. So, yeah. As the party you've been following enters the center of the facility, make a himself check.
Sam's reaction to that cake. I don't know why that was so funny.
19.
All right. You kind of step off to the side. A Duragar steps out of one of the tents near you, and you just barely manage to pull out of the way without making any sort of squeak or noise. Goes by.
Did y'all see that little movement Matt just gave? I feel like he could be a good dancer.
The dwarf who's giving kind of a fight and looks nervous, looks over at the figure, and just kind of his arms go limp to his side.
Damn.
And it begins to walk on its own volition, taking 2-3 steps on the platform. It approaches this tall, lanky figure with its hood and its long ropes behind it. As it does, its hand reaches out and caresses the side of this dwarf's face. This dwarf seems to have given up all sense of fight or
Is that the sound effect?
any
Or
sort
the,
of conflict. Just stares up.
something
into
going
this
down
dark
off
hood.
camera?
As the tall, lanky creature reaches out with both hands and pulls the dwarf forward, you see these terrible purple tentacles come writhing out of the front of the hood, wrapping around the head of the dwarf, pulling it into it. As the hood falls back, you see this horrible, smooth, purplish blue, hairless head. These sunken, yellowish green eyes as the tentacles wrap around the dwarf's head, pulls it into its mouth. And then there's a brief struggle, and then the dwarf's arms fall limp to its side. At which point the tentacles unravel from the back of the dwarf's head. The creature pulls back a bit of ichor, dwarf blood dripping from what looks like a lamprey's toothy maw, and then thrusts the body to the ground. The thud as it falls lifeless to the ground.
Poor son of a bitch.
Mind flayer, what?
Bored a hole in its forehead.
Oh no.
The creature then draws its hood back up, releases its hand in a discouraging
that's
fashion.
the
Only
name of
Durga
them,
whip
Mind
back around and continue.
Woof.
Oh God.
Woof.
Jesus.
Worst show ever.
For you, best for
okay.
me. Well, for the character.
But that was one of the captives. Do I see where the other captives were taken?
The 2 other captives, you follow them. They both are pulled to essentially a western side. If you're looking overhead from the entrance point, this is where the barrack building is up here.
I think I'll go back to my fellows. There's nothing I can see.
You get scared,
That door doesn't lock. Does it lock by any chance?
It's just an opening tent.
Opening tent. There's nothing lying around. None of that black armor lying around or anything. Any extra
Black armor.
Not on the street.
things. Oh, okay. I think I'll just make back for my friends then.
Okay.
Good move.
Self-check.
Oh God.
With advantage.
With advantage. As you say.
21.
You maneuver your way out back the way you came, best you can, remembering, which is you get disoriented in general, trying to find your way out. Go ahead and make a survival check as well.
Oh
Survival check. So +0.
There you go.
17.
17.
That's a good
okay.
roll, yo.
You take a moment, orient yourself, looking about the cavern. This is a very confusing network. In the passages you've gone, you paid more
It's like
attention to
Venice.
what's happening. Kind of, yeah. You nearly get lost twice, but eventually find your way back to the southern portion entrance of this war camp. You step out a few more feet, and you can see the edge of the bridge where the rest of you have finally come to converge on the other side of the crevasse.
Whoa! I'm gonna tell you everything that just happened in detail in real time.
Maybe he can tell us while we're taking a bathroom break.
Are we about
You know
to
what?
take? Oh
Let's go
shit!
ahead
I
and take
forgot.
this
Oh
moment to have a
my
bathroom break,
goodness!
guys.
This
That's
is
our
only a
halfway mark.
2.5-hour episode,
We'll go ahead
and
and continue this in just a
a
moment. In the
bathroom.
meantime, take a rest, take 10,
halfway-
11 minutes.
this
We're gonna play our
episode is
character
flying. We'll
backgrounds,
be back
go
in a
down, see it,
second.
or you just reconvened. You've expressed all this information to the party.
And that's when I came back to see you guys.
Wow.
That's
What are we gonna do?
great.
Wonderfully detailed.
I just give Scanlan some water from my water
Yes.
skin.
You are a brave little fellow.
Does
Brave
anyone
little
come
fella.
across these creatures? The weird tentacled Brain guy?
Will this be
I
a
feel like
name?
I've heard a rumor of
Is this the thing you were talking about?
The brain guy or the
so maybe
octopus
check
thing? The
this.
purple
Sounds like
octopus.
it could be a
The mind flayer or
mind
whatever.
flayer.
Mind fucker.
What did you call it?
Flare?
A mind flayer or a mind slayer. I'm
A
not
mind
quite too sure, but
What is that? What is that?
Mind
I'm
flayer or
pretty
mind
sure it
slayer?
flays your mind. I've never encountered one myself, so I have
So
no idea.
flayer.
Oh, well, let me check my books.
You got books?
Intelligence.
14.
You probably called a mind flayer.
It says right here mind flayer, but the rest is all inked up.
It's all
How big was
smudged.
this mind flayer? Was he like 20 feet tall, Scatling?
He was tall. I mean, everyone looks 20 feet tall to me. I'm a gnome.
Was he bigger than me?
He was bigger than you by a little. There's a volcano?
I'm an idiot.
Wait, no, the
Oh, the
pit.
lava down
Yeah, the
there?
molten lava, right? There's got to be.
There's a
And
shitload
you
of
dragged
them.
it into the... No.
Well, no, we
they had
did
to put
them.
Can I
This
meditate
seems-
to see if I know anything about this?
This seems to match up with the tales that my instructor, Master Therendriel, told me about back in Sin.
So I'm guessing if this little mind flayer is living in this like ecosystem. Ooh, and cookies! Oh my goodness, chat, y'all doing it big.
Become a stack of pizzas.
I'm assuming that this
You guys are
octopus
nuts.
thing
Yeah.
Do they know
thrives
the
in
address
heat.
here?
So I wonder if cold will be its weakness.
Oh, I was wanting some iced tea.
It's not hidden in
Iced tea,
Pizzas.
what?
Thank you.
Briss, that's the best iced tea.
Thanks,
The lemon or the
Thanks,
raspberry.
Shadow.
Thanks,
Thanks whoever this
Thank
was.
you.
Long list.
Thank you,
Y'all
Lon.
Thank you,
are goaded.
guys.
Who
May
sent
your rest
all
be
this?
ever long.
An illithid?
Illithid.
I see why this episode is only 2.5 hours. Y'all putting them in a damn food coma.
Illithid. But I've never heard it called a mind flayer, but I guess it could be called a mind flayer. But we called them illithids. Yeah.
I'll call it.
I didn't know they were real though.
What do we do?
Why don't
Okay.
we?
Panic. Run. Jump into the volcano. Pick any of the
Listen, when my
above.
herd used to wander through the trees and we came upon a force that was greater than our own. We used the landscape to our advantage. So why don't we provoke an attack and then retreat over the bridge?
Oh.
Have them all jump
Look at
over
Grog
the edge
being
of the
all
You
cliff?
said they
At
were
least
all
they'd
gray
At least they'd have
Once
to go
we're
one at
across
a
the
time
bridge, we
or
can
two at
drop
a
them.
time across the bridge.
A couple of us made a stink and got a significant number of them to chase across the bridge.
That's a good idea.
And then how could we cut the bridge behind? We have a flying
Well,
carpet, so we
it's
go
like swaying back and forth.
but we
It's
could
on like
drop
ropes
a
or chains, did he
significant number
say?
of them down into the lava.
Can we have
like that
Tiberius
idea.
standing there to
But
just
then you don't have it to
fire
get. Well,
bolt
you
it?
got a flying carpet, so you don't need it to get
Wait a
back.
minute.
What's the bridge made of?
Do we want to rope? We want to bait them. Is that what we're trying to talk
No,
about?
we want to
Or-
drop the bridge and have them fall to their
Scanlan?
deaths. Yes.
Or
we
what
need
if
to
you
bait
let
them on
off
the
a
bridge.
stink bomb in the middle of the camp?
Well, they would
Like
run
Grog
really
do it.
Try to leave
He still got some gas
across the
left.
bridge.
But remember, there's a tunnel on the other side of camp. They could run that way.
It's
as well.
also huge, and your stink cloud's only
20
maybe
feet.
20 or 30 feet across.
Only.
How you get a lot of them on that bridge and then cut it.
Yeah, you sure could.
Makes the numbers count for nothing.
How quick you cut it though? I feel like
think I might-
who would be able to cut it?
That
Grog,
puppet show.
I think I might have
Vex,
some-
and
I like that idea.
Yes,
Vex.
Tiberius.
What's yours?
I
Speak
guess
your
they all
mind.
probably have
I think
weapons
it's
to
about
cut
time I
it.
use these. I can draw them back through the bridge, using the illusions, taunting them along the way. They, of course, will give chase because they are idiots. As soon as we get enough, we can all. You can hack away at the bridge all you like, Grog. We can both burn it. We can hack and burn.
What
and
kind of
whatever.
creatures can you make?
Well, that's all up to the deck.
Does it matter as long as they
It's up to
follow?
the deck or it's up to you?
It's up to the deck.
Let's try it.
Or is
What if it's a
Grog
scary
trying to
thing
summon
that
some whores?
Scares them away.
If I
Can I test something real quick? If I pull out the magic carpet or I take it back from whoever the fuck had it, and I stand on it,
Can
does
it even
hold me
support
up
your
or do I
weight? Yeah.
sink?
You get on top of the carpet and you will it to begin to shift, and the carpet around you lifts,
It doesn't.
but
go
you are
away.
anchoring it to the ground.
So this is a big problem.
But he's got featherfall. You've got featherfall.
Yeah, which
Is that
just
still okay?
slows my fall. It doesn't
might
take
not
me
be a thing
across.
anymore.
Or lighten his
do have
load.
Yeah,
Or
but it
levitate or
only-
something. But we can tie a rope to you, and it can.
It makes
it
him
makes you
lighter,
really
yeah.
light. And we can just drag you behind us.
No.
Don't worry.
Why do we need to float, Grog?
In
If we
case
cut
we
the
destroy the
bridge.
bridge.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry about that, Grog. I'll just
Yeah,
cast
Grog's
fly,
gonna be left
because I can
behind.
fly.
You can just fly me?
Yes, we can both fly.
Matt,
And
can you
can fly
clarify?
too.
Of course.
Of
I'm down for doing
Let's
the.
do it. Fly.
How far can Grog jump?
So let's have a fail-safe in case a few get across the bridge.
Let's also recap which plan we're going with. One of us creating a diversion and running away, or these mystical, magical,
I like the mystical,
weird
magical.
dragon creatures.
That's the one I like,
What if
but
we
it's
scare
still,
the
you need
other
to
one?
find out how you.
have to be pretty scary
Does
and
Grog
then
have
pay
to
that
stay
much.
on this side of the bridge so he doesn't have to jump back?
Scaring them, or are we luring them?
Make the big chasm look solid ground. They'll fall off the edge.
That's a great idea, but
I'll throw
let's
the
stack,
illusion on the fake
That's
lads.
actually
let's stack the deck, alright? I'm still going to be live bait because I have an inkling that that thing, whatever it is, with
gonna see
tentacles on its
through that.
face, is going to see through it. So if we've got one real half-elf in the mix, he'll focus on me. So I'll take
Better
the
run
flying
fast
carpet
and
and tie it
not
around
get
my back.
taken.
I
Are you
have
good with
boots of
hauling ass?
haste.
What's the taste? What's
Okay. As long as
Okay.
you can haul
Make you
ass.
fast?
So I take the rug from Grog and I roll it up and I tie it,
Like a yoga
tie it
mat.
on my back.
It's a big rug on your back.
Saddle up. Let's do it.
Is
Very big
it
rug.
taller than him?
Strength?
It
Did he
is,
say you think?
Big ass rug.
Wait,
It'd be like
14?
carrying a room
Okay,
rug.
it won't be cumbersome.
So when you get all the way to the other side of the bridge, then we're gonna chive.
No.
No.
No, we're
You're
gonna
gonna
drop
run
it
back.
when they start coming across the
Yeah,
bridge.
when they follow
We're
you.
hoping that
And
they're
then
gonna
make
just
the-
fall off the edge instead.
But you
There
gotta.
you go.
At what
Which
point
side
do
are
you
we
make
gonna
it look
chop
like
on?
solid
Our side?
ground?
He gets back to our side.
Our side.
Okay.
And
Some are gonna
What's
get
that?
across with
Right,
you.
but
I
it's also
imagine
rope.
they're not gonna be that far
From what
behind
looks
you
like
that you'll
it
have
is
time to
rope
chop
and
it before
stone,
some get across.
Platforms.
on
Like
both
slats
sides.
of stone that then the rope is tied around. It's a
Okay.
very, very thick, hefty twine.
Alright,
can cut
so
through that.
Tiberius and Vax are going over.
All right.
Self.
Oh yes, I'll sing an inspiration song for both of them.
Okay, so
Hey baby, hey baby.
we need to-
Dwarves say, dwarves say. Hey baby, hey baby. Run to the bridge and fall down.
all right. So
I like that they're not
So,
always perfect, but
inspiration
they
dice
still
to
sound good.
Vax and who else?
This works.
I'm going to set up across. I'm going to set up on our side of the bridge. I'm going to set up the bad news gun and get ready to train it on whatever.
Ooh, so
plane
he'll get
train.
another shot
Are there
at
any
it.
big rock
Still one,
formations
though.
that I can sort of
One
use
shot.
as a shelter and kind of stay behind that, but also peek around?
About 20 feet off from the edge on the goblin side,
20 feet out.
there is one outcropping of like a large stalagmite you could probably get behind.
Oh, on the goblin side.
The goblin side. Do you want to be on their
I
side?
want to be on our side.
So who else?
Your
on
side,
the other
meaning the side that the war camp is on.
Like before
No,
you cross the bridge.
I thought we were all on the other side of the bridge.
We're gonna stay on the side that doesn't have all the bad
Wait,
guys.
which side are we
The
on?
goblin side, which is the first where you guys
Yeah,
first went
and
through.
then where
there's the
Grog
bridge,
is, 'cause he
and
doesn't
there's
wanna
the war
cross, so
camp
he doesn't
side.
get
Goblin
stuck.
side.
All right, so
Okay.
you're on goblin side for you, goblin side for Grog,
Yep.
goblin side for Percy sitting at the bad news.
Keyleth, what if you
No.
fudged it so the cliff
Well, that's
what
looked
I'm gonna
like it
do.
went 30 feet further
Yeah, what I'm
out?
gonna do, I just want the train to look on my side. I want
Close
the
to
train
what
to
they're
look
used to.
exactly like what it is, but I just want to stretch it out a little bit so it looks like they've got like an extra running space.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay,
It's
so like
too
an additional
different.
40 or so feet out from the actual.
Yes,
outcrop.
of actual, yes, like
Okay.
the bridge is
Okay.
an extra 40 feet away.
The actual ceiling is maybe about 120 feet up, so it might be a little hard to do that and cause a cave-in type
Okay,
illusion.
then I'll do that. Then I'm gonna just, you know what, I'm gonna stay on the opposite side of the bridge and I'm gonna focus on making that illusion.
Okay, cool. So you go ahead and you cast hallucinatory terrain.
Yep.
You now see an additional 40 feet of the cliff stretches
It looks
out.
very realistic.
And you can actually see
Thank
the
you.
bridge looks attached to it. It's a very, very convincing illusion. You
Nice.
kind of have to remind yourself that it's an illusion, just so you
Just
don't
be
fall
careful
for it
though.
either.
Grog.
Please be careful.
All right,
Grog.
so you're kind of chilling in the middle of the bridge. You
I just clicked the boots.
you feel the sudden surge of magical energy through your body, like adrenaline just pumping into your system.
And I cry out full voice, "Listen up, you walking prawn! Doom has come for you today! Step forth, you slimy bastard!"
As he does
Nice.
that, I toss out 3 cards.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
Your trolls can't save you!
Keep talking shit. Keep going, Leo. Keep going.
I will find you.
It is
No matter how far,
been a while since
how
this
long.
goes. All right. Oh. One of the cards bursts, and you can see rising up from its energy
What is it?
this awful-looking humanoid, skeletal, undead creature with long golden red robes, with this like gnarled gold crown, these glowing blue eyes of just pure arcane energy, with this across this horribly gnarled skeletal face. There stands this hideous-looking lich cackling to itself with magical energy swirling about it. From the smoke appears a red-skinned dragonborn with long blue robes.
Yes!
A staff with a glowing beam of light on it. And you see
Joker.
you see an exact duplicate of Tiberius. That's the three illusions stand.
That's perfect.
These cards are now spent, correct?
No, they exist until I dispel them.
Right, I mean, like, but the actual cards don't go back in the deck, do they?
Yes, they do.
They do? Okay,
Ooh,
all right. That might...
nice.
Okay. As
That's a nice
you
little technique.
shout out,
there.
the card illusion appears. You see about 5 or 6 Durgar kind of look out from a nearby tent and go, and then start running towards the center of the town. About
Come here, bitches.
about 20 seconds pass,
Come here, liches.
and then you start hearing this. It sounds like a drum beat.
Cut the rope.
Yeah, wait a second.
At this point, you now see about 16 Duragar come running out from the center of town, armored, weapons drawn, a few with crossbows, 2 trolls and an ogre charging out.
Through him, I go, "Come for us, your death awaits."
And I flip the double birds and start walking backwards.
Nice. You better be moonwalking. You need to walk fast.
Straight back.
As you're stepping back, 4 of the Duragar immediately take, using their inertia, pull and release javelins in your direction.
Yes.
Oh God!
All right. What's your AC?
Oh gosh.
My AC is 19.
All right. You take 2 javelins.
I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge. For anything I can see, I can dodge for half damage if I need to.
All right. Good to know. The first one strikes you in the torso for a total of
my goodness.
11 damage.
So 5.
The other
think
one
it
hits
gets
you
rounded
for a
down,
total
right?
of 8 damage.
I don't think
Is
we
that
do
the
halves
halved
like
or
5.5.
No, we can choose to have one. It's up to you. You choose
Oh,
which one.
so it was
Or
11
the higher
and 8?
one. Yeah, so it'd be 6.
Okay, 6 and 8.
6. So
14
round
points
it
of
up.
damage. The 4 Duragar also go spilling over the side, screaming "Ah!" as they tumble into the darkness. The rest of them stop and kind of look around.
I start, as that's happening, I start to pull back and float away, and I'm commanding all of my guys to come through the bridge, because I can command them within 30 feet. So they're all within 30 feet of me, retreating as well.
Okay. As this is happening, you can now see some of the members of the Durgar.
Is he
that are
controlling
now
them, or
at
do
the
they
edge
just
are
kinda
the
mimic
elite
his
guard of
actions?
The Blackened Army. They, from this distance, you're going to be at a serious penalty.
I'm not.
You don't, because
I'm
you
taking that shot because I can shoot forever.
go for it.
Oh, so he's got more than one
I'm
bullet.
on
He's
top
using
of
bad
Grog
news, right?
Oh, for the love of God and all that is
No.
holy.
Oh no.
No.
Misfire. I gotta.
Oh
I can just
my
try, right?
goodness.
You go ahead and roll. As you're disadvantaged.
I feel so hard.
So the arrow shoots up. And there's a slight delay, and you wonder why isn't it working? And this horrible explosion sound bursts out as you can now see black and red smoke pouring out the front of the barrel of bad news, and it burns your hands for a second.
Oh,
The
gee.
second
Right.
it is-
So I gotta stop and clean.
Yeah. However, because you were unable to halt that, both of those Duragar take
He's
shots
had
to the
some
bridge.
bad damn luck so
They
far.
both hit with their swords.
Are you on the carpet, Bax?
I'm getting it out.
I
Get
said
on
I'm
As you're running and pulling the carpet out, the bridge cut clean and begins to fall out from under you.
Okay.
You
gotta jump.
go
You gotta
pulling
jump.
out the
Acrobatics check.
Oh, you're
Use
gonna have
the
to
dex
drop
save.
the
This is gonna go
or
ahead and be a
fly.
dex
Is
check
he gonna
now.
drop down
got
and end up
advantage.
flying up?
You do.
Okay, good, because the first roll was a 1. The second roll was a 19. plus 9 is 28.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness, he got his ass saved
All
with
right.
that advantage.
You pull out the carpet. As you're going to set it down, as you feel the bridge beginning to like give out from under you,
Don't drop it.
you feel this creepy sensation pushing towards the back of your head. You guys looking across, you can see now a familiar cloaked figure has emerged.
Clean your gun!
Threw him out.
Clean your gun!
My gun.
Go ahead and make a willpower saving throw.
I
Oh,
survived
It's too
a free fall, and you
Nope.
hit me with that right after.
Nope, it's wave
Will
after
save?
wave, Lee.
Willpower save. You just feel yourself falling.
No.
Falling back.
I go get it.
9 dex save.
Okay,
Right
you
down
go
to
and swoop down, fly. You manage to.
Is he conscious?
He's just staring up at this moment.
Very good. Go. I go just to touch him. I'm not trying to pull him up.
Okay.
No.
What? Try to grab
Fly.
him. Try to
He's
grab
How
him.
far
Fly.
away? Aren't you like 30 feet back?
All right.
I'll fly, damn it.
He is still just kind of standing there, not doing anything. As you finish casting the fly spell, your fly spell dissipates because it's a concentration spell. You might have
Where are
to
you
again
at?
time.
Wait, you're unconscious?
I don't know what
Yeah,
I
he's like
You're
been
stuck.
taken.
He's
right
like
now,
catatonic.
is he okay? Well, then I don't do that because you can't fly yourself. So I do grab him instead.
Okay. You grab him as his whole weight goes onto you. What's your strength?
Oh my god.
It's been nice knowing you, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Come on.
Come on, Tiberius.
No.
Can we see all this happening off to the
I'll
side?
say
It's happening
Heal it.
really fast.
Oh yeah, you saw that.
Oh,
Oh shit, could I use
That's 21.
Oh,
21.
nice.
You rush down, diving,
Nice.
you grab the back of his armor. As you yank up on him, you manage to just pull him across and get to the other edge.
Clutch.
The flying
Clutch.
carpet, however, has plummeted down.
You
Damn it.
lost our flying
Good thing we still got
carpet, you
Scanlan's hand.
bastard.
However, Tiberius swoops up. You guys just see them both plummet into darkness. And then come flying up at the edge of the crevasse on your side. Tiberius clutching your brother, currently just staring off into space. It drop him down to the ground with a dull thud.
Jesus,
The
that
bridge
screech.
slaps onto the side of the cavern.
I gotta go get the carpet.
Have I cleaned my gun?
Slap him with my agent.
What happened?
Snap out of it.
What happened?
I mean, do we leave or?
They're still across there, aren't they?
What you can see across the
I
way,
don't-
there's a bunch of them just kind of standing at the edge.
It was a
I
good
wanna
plan,
take
but
a
I wish
shot
we
at
wouldn't
the-
have split up so
At the-
much.
who knows?
His sniper rifle goes well.
That's a 23.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. As
That's
across the
some
way,
wreck
there's
some shit.
resounding.
I like he only did the sound effect, but it still says
That don't
gunshot.
suck.
That's how good he is.
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. Nice. You just see this blast of
I wonder if he has like a
red
prop
and
gun in
flame
studio.
across
Maybe
the
not
way,
now, but
and
by
the
campaign 2.
figure's just knocked off its
I'd love
feet,
to see
about
that,
10 feet back.
like a material or a physical one that he holds.
Can you shoot him again?
Yes!
It's just a carnival game for Percy at this point.
At this point in time, you can now see all the rest of the Durgar looking about, and they're all backing away from the cliff. Okay.
So if he tries to stand up again, I want to shoot him again.
But
Savage.
wait, you can shoot him while he's on the
Savage.
ground, can't you?
Can you?
So much more
It'd be
fun.
harder.
You can shoot him, but
just you
it's
just want to watch him
disadvantage.
fall
It's
again.
He's on the ground.
Evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
Technically got covered.
A
It'll be
moment
fun at this
passes, and he
point.
kind of drifts back up. Take another shot.
Taking another shot.
Come on, Percy.
Yeah. It farts when you squeeze. I thought this was something critical role. but skip that
Fish in a
shit.
barrel.
Come on, Von Rolo.
15.
15? Unfortunately, does not hit. At that distance, with the darkness, it's very hard to take a beat on him at that point.
Damn.
So he fires off. You can now see it drift away, and
See
all
what
the rest
happens
of
when you
Durgar
don't
now
shoot them when they
shooting into the
down.
city. And it's not like the whole bottom floor is all lava. There's just streaks of it pouring down from whatever the interior of this lower chasm is. You see at the edge of the rope bridge, which goes down for a good 150, 200 feet or so, dangling, and there's a tiny little flicker of material wrapped up in the ropes of the rope bridge.
It's the carpet. It's the carpet.
We
Okay.
have an infinite
This
rope.
resourceful
Go,
damn
we have
carpet.
infinite
It's got a
rope. I'm
mind
gonna
of
tie it
its
to
own.
myself.
Wait, hold on a
Lower you
second.
down.
Is it still? It's just at the end of the all the way down there. So I fly down
No,
there and
oh.
go get it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright.
It's still in effect.
Okay, watch out for that warm.
Laura wanted to do something so much more grandiose. She wanted to say,
I take out an empty bottle while I do this.
All right. You glide down along the bases.
I can't
of
tell
the,
if she was really
or
pissed
the
about
base
that or
of
not.
The cut rope bridge.
She looks so
And
disappointed.
there,
Oh.
just there also appears to be one that is just continuing a flow that leads kind of back in the direction where you guys came, but underneath. There's one big lava pool that is spilling and then kind of giving a little bit of light to the inside of a tunnel that continues further down at a decline. The opposite side.
I like it. Laura is so
Sorry.
extra
On
sometimes.
the
Her
opposite
little
side,
sound
you see
effects.
there's a
I love it.
small outcropping and a smaller
Her and Travis
waterfall
are so much
pouring out of
alike.
the side of the mountain.
And I just take the water in the bottom of the pool, and I bend it, and I part the
Ooh,
pool, and
water
I take it, and I
bending.
cascade it all the way out, following the lava flows.
Okay. Just so you're aware,
Okay,
the
so-
pool is about 600 feet across.
Oh,
I can like
geez.
part seas with this.
Right. So you can part elements of it, but like it is a large.
Oh,
body
okay,
of
okay.
water.
Well, I don't necessarily part it, but I take
Okay,
the
so
water
there
and
is
I
lava.
draw
It's just
it
pouring
up,
down into the water.
cascading along the edges, following all the lava streams going into the tunnels.
Okay, the thing you notice is there are 2 trolls and an ogre currently trying to stay afloat, as one of them just pulled into the water.
Gets pulled under?
There's something in there?
You begin moving the water to the sides, and you begin to cool some
Uh-oh,
of the flows.
Hopefully
you
it-
can see the
hopefully it
glowing
thrives
red
in water
magma
and you're
begin to
taking
cool
away
to dark
its
black
advantage.
and solid. As it does, you can see parts of it crack as the magma is still pushing out.
We can also not go in the not lava cave, Keyleth.
The not lava cave. That is an
I'm
option.
sorry, that lava cave just looks important.
I know. Because of the lava.
Yeah.
Let's go tell the others what's we found.
Sometimes a lava cave is just a lava cave.
I fly back up.
Or is it?
Okay.
Guys!
Blah, 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 blah.
So here's my thoughts.
The other troll pulled beneath.
Yeah, so I don't want to go down
Also,
where
it looks
there's
like there's
things
something
pulling
eating
trolls.
those trolls.
Yeah, let's not go down there where there's things eating trolls. Why don't we
Yeah,
just
probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
In the giant water pool.
Wait, but we're gonna have to go down.
I agree.
Why?
Matt
Okay.
Colville,
Why do we have
nothing
to go
good
down? There's
happens in
nothing
water.
we
Fuck
need
that
down
water.
But across is...
To the ceiling, it's
Yeah,
about
Hydra.
150 feet. Yeah.
But the tunnel. Oh.
They have ranged weapons as well.
I think we should go down.
But what is down there?
Yeah.
find out.
I mean,
You can drop me like a
But there's no
Intrigue.
sign of anything intelligent down there, other than something that's eating
oh,
trolls.
there might
It
be a
could
bunch
just
of
giant
grogs down
whales
there.
down there. We have no idea. There's no sign of humans at all. It's lava and death animal.
Let's do whatever you guys want to do.
I don't think a boss battle. I don't think we can
Vote.
fight this guy
Vote
again.
for fuck's sake. Vote.
All right, all in favor of going
Travis
to
is just
the
over.
Duragar village and facing the giant fucker.
No, up and over.
Or up and over. or at least
I don't
getting past
know
it.
which
That-
one
that
is worse,
direction.
the water animal or
All in
this
favor of going into the
mind controlling
lava-
beast
lava
octopus.
flows.
Water
To
holes.
find
Water
something.
holes.
Water holes. Tiberius,
I just want
you
to take a
have
moment to
looted.
appreciate that Grog was the one to initiate this vote.
But you're
Thor
coming
against
from
us
a
anyway.
political family.
We
Well,
gotta
I
go
don't
that
vote.
way.
I don't believe in our system. Anyway, that's none of your business.
Are you a communist?
Okay.
Now, Tiberius can fly. Keyleth is an eagle who can carry a gnome, and maybe my sister.
Keyleth is
And that leaves
whatever
Percy
she wants
and Grog
to
and
be.
I on the flying carpet.
She could
Can
be a
hold our weight.
damn
It
pterodactyl.
doesn't
thing.
work.
Flying
We're
carpet
going to
can't
the
carry
tunnel.
Grog on his
No,
own.
then
Yeah,
let me
Ken, on the
carry
other
Grog.
hand,
Can't wait. Why can't Vax and I just at least go check it out
You
before
lost
we
the vote,
do this?
Keyleth. You lost the vote.
I think we should go.
Let's do it.
Featherfall.
Fuck
Featherfall
it.
on
They don't
top.
control us. Let's do it. We're going.
Ooh,
All right. So
Ooh,
what,
they
you guys-
splitting up.
you ladies hop on the flying carpet, holding it.
Can
there.
you lower the water so? we
However,
can find-
as the water vanishes beneath where the waterfall was, you can see an actual small tunnel that's carved into the Mount Rock.
Fuck off, y'all, bitches!
Bullshit. Bullshit. She was right.
Let's go into the.
But what
tunnel.
sucked them under?
Let's go.
Meanwhile, back up top, I'm saying they're not gonna find anything.
I'm agreeing with Scanlan and I'm mooning.
And I'm stealthing. Let's stealth. Let's be very quiet.
Hold on.
All right.
You
fly back
turn
up to
into
tell
an
them.
animal.
After you all yelled in
I
unison
go
at
into
the
a
top
Black
of your
Panther
lungs.
form.
Scanlan, remember when we had
Okay,
the
and I
women's party?
stealth.
Both of you guys roll stealth.
Panthers have like advantage.
They have advantage on the stealth check.
That's rude.
13, so 16
Plus your
plus
dex.
whatever
15.
the dex of the panther is.
Plus-
no, it's whatever the dex. It's
All
gonna
right.
be like it's gonna be like 20 or something like that.
All right. You guys move. Are you staying on the carpet?
No, we're like hopping down off the carpet. And I
Okay.
just want to look
Plus
around for
4.
tracks.
I take the carpet
Okay.
No,
and
plus
then I bring
You
it
won't
up
find
to
tracks,
Tell
right?
them
This
what
was
I said.
underwater a little
Okay.
bit
So
ago.
you go
right?
back down. You see within the tunnel a series of skeletons or bodies that are partially decomposed.
Oh God.
And you see what looks like a pile of rags in the corner.
Oh.
Go
so
check
we
it
can
out.
either run or loot.
No, go
What should
check
we
it out,
do?
ladies.
Meanwhile, back home.
thorough.
No, we don't want anyone to
I'm
die.
saying
they're not gonna find it. They're not gonna find it.
They're telling us not to be stupid because we don't have support. Should we be stupid?
Be stupid. Be stupid. I encourage
So
it.
scared. But okay, here's the
It's
thing.
gotten you this far.
I remember, Keelan,
You don't have one.
I think you should turn into a eagle. Can she turn into something big enough that can carry me?
Pterodactyl. Pterodactyl's the one that flies, right?
Yeah, a giant eagle.
I'm trying to think back
What
to.
if
I
you
don't know my
turn into
dinosaurs.
something
I'm
big
thinking
enough
back
that
to
it can
Power
carry me? I
Rangers.
hop on your back, and then we throw something at it, and then fly away.
While you guys are having this conversation, because you're talking to each other, the
We were talking really quietly.
the thing in the corner kind of rouses, and then shoots up out of sudden like fear movement, looking about. You see, dressed in rags. You guys are seeing this for the first time, but it's familiar. Smooth head, purplish and blue in color. A series of tentacles in its mouth.
Oh, it's
A giant scar drawn across one of its eyes.
Oh, it's got
and
a
it looks
badass scar
filthy,
too. Is it a
And it
pirate?
looks desperate. And just and looks at the two of you. And you hear a sudden voice in your minds.
Oh,
No
fuck.
movement, just conversation. Say,
Who are you?
Who are you?
I drop to my knees and I look at him and I just say, "It's okay." we're
Gollum.
friends."
it puts up a hand like this, and you see there's a flicker of arcane energy, and a barrier appears between you and this creature, and just looks.
I take my druid craft and I just make a little flower. A nice, pretty little tulip. And
Oh, it's frozen.
I lay it at the edge of the barrier.
Cookie Monster. Oh, there's a voice. There's a Gollum voice. Nice.
We mean to help you. We mean to find our way out and find our friends.
Is it hiding from something? Why does it
Please.
seem so scared? It must
Who
not be
did
in
this
power.
to you? We can help you.
Let's not die together.
We can help you get revenge against your brethren who did this to you.
There's a slight change in mood. You just feel.
In a good way.
Make a persuasion check.
Roll the shit out of that new die.
Oh yes, please be high. Please be high. 19. Okay.
The barrier flickers and dissipates. It reaches over and grabs looks like a gnarled stick and pulls itself up onto its legs. Now, it looked like a small, minuscule creature is now, even in its terrible hunch that its form is standing extremely tall, like scraping the top of this maybe 8-foot tall ceiling in this tunnel.
Oh, I need to see this. I
Takes
need
a step
to see
forward and
this
says,
anime.
Revenge. You speak of revenge. This is a language I wish to know very well.
Well, you found the right motley crew.
Does he? Will you get that reference? That voice is epic.
To your allies.
The deep breath in while he's talking is crazy.
Yes.
Maybe you could send that fucking carpet back down.
I'll be right there. I was trying to get the rest of the party here, but everyone's being
Quick
buttholes.
trick to Starbucks.
I fly back down with the carpet. I land.
Tiberius.
Oh, did you make a friend?
Friends. This is. What's your name?
looks about to you, Tiberius, and says, ignoring your question,
The dragon. Is that
You
gonna?
have persuasion to the arcane.
Yes, I'm a sorcerer. I do all kinds of fun
Uh oh,
things
is
with
he
the
gonna
arcane.
like that? Shut your mouth, Tiberius.
Oh, very good. I'm always willing to learn. Seems you are very.
You know, he looking to take advantage of you. You was a little prison bitch. Or gonna
Join us on the carpet.
be. Won't he weigh it down like Grog did?
Fly.
He's kind of heavy, right?
Yes, the rest of our allies are up.
carefully steps onto the carpet. Once again, like its tentacles are
I keep a distance.
moving around its mouth, and its eyes are constantly darting. It looks extremely nervous and almost like a
Reminds me of
cornered
the
animal
what's
that's just
the
barely
captain
being
from
coaxed onto this
Pirates of the
journey. And you see
Caribbean,
each step
the
it
last
takes,
one, I
there's a
think?
slight flicker of arcane energy at the tip of its fingers, like it's just prepared
That's
for
what I'm
anything that goes
imagining.
terribly wrong.
A little bit.
Steps
Just
onto the
different color.
carpet and goes,
Take me to your allies.
Oh, yes.
Your
Wonderful
leader.
allies.
You could even maybe call them friends. Even.
Not just
No, don't push
Crosses
it. Don't
its
push
legs, sits on the carpet, holding its staff to its chest, on the far corner, staring at all of you, and says, "Go now." You
Hold
guys,
on tight.
you guys make your way up.
He's
to the top.
making
Eventually,
orders
you see the
already.
carpet
I don't think
over
it's
the
gonna
edge
get any
of the
better.
cross,
He's gonna get
come
aggressive.
down to a rest as your party has now brought with you the stuff of nightmares.
That's the thing that I saw in the village!
Oh, so it's
I
the
was
same
saying
exact
it's
thing.
Grog at this
Okay.
point, hovering about, and you can see like this crackle of fire in its hand, and just
No,
I stand in
no.
between them like, it's okay. These are the allies we
Peace.
speak of.
Okay, I thought it might have been
We are
different. I know he
ourselves.
said that they had seen
are
it
not
before, but I didn't pick up
controlled.
on
Don't
it.
use a whip scan then. Sing a friendly song because he is our friend ally to the guy. Ally. He's in a bit of a spot of trouble and we are going to help him get revenge or something of the sort.
Of the sorts.
He's a friend?
Oh, y'all keep using that word.
Ally.
Yes.
What's
I'm
on
gonna
your
I hope there comes a point where he actually says the word
it
friend.
gives you this keen look of, oh, the least person I expected to ask a question. It kind of hobbles forward with its gnarled staff and says,
I was cast out from my hive. I was
Hive.
cursed with the mark of the arcane.
Oh, so he's trying to remove that curse mark. That's why he's interested in Tiberius.
I was discarded, left to die. I was able to escape its mental grasp.
Because the
and
mark
it reaches up
or no?
and taps the metal on its head.
Oh, he's got a Magneto helmet.
Well, hat.
Oh, it's tinfoil. Nice. Nice.
But my people were not so easily escaping its grasp. They now are under the control of this creature.
You get the feeling that it's speaking out of desperation and it's speaking out of genuine interest. You piqued it with the hint of revenge.
The arcane
You've piqued
magic.
it with the idea of alliance as opposed to being alone. Feeling that it speaks the truth. It genuinely is asking for your help in freeing its people from whatever is influencing their current actions.
And as a symbol of our dedication to you, I'd love to play you just a little bit of a song that might heal some of those wounds and scrapes that you seem to have all over your body.
It gives you
Any
the
infections?
dirtiest look you've ever received.
because of the arcane.
Pretty good song.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
17.
It takes a sudden step forward towards you. Its tentacles
Play this song.
Break out the.
Nice.
It
What
better
you
be
got
good.
for us, Scanlan? Break
When
out
I
the beat.
get that feeling, I want cloud to healing is something that's good for you.
Hey. Hey. Even Matt's laughing
Clara just dance and I
make a persuasion. A performance check.
A performance check. 18.
18.
We all got
So
the old
groovy.
In spite of
Everybody was
itself,
snapping. They all
it
got
stands
into
there
it.
still glaring at you. But at the corner of your eye, you swear you see its toe tapping. It then kind of, its tentacles withdraw, and in such a way that gets you kind of off-put, and the song comes to a halt and goes,
I've not heard a song. I shall call upon you for more in the future.
There's many more where that came
Now we talk about how we can kill Kavon.
Damn it, I knew it was coming. Damn it. I'm gonna watch this part. I don't know if I'll include this, but
That went very interestingly.
Sorry, we had to.
Okay, that's the end of episode 3. Like I said, we're flying through it. It seems like that was a great episode to introduce into the campaign, to forward the story. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. It's something about these episodes. It's a little bit different from Calamity. I know some of you warned me about the pacing feeling slower. But I haven't felt that so far, to be honest. I know episode 1 maybe because we were just getting introduced to the characters and things of that nature, but I feel like it's been paced really well. I feel like it's been action packed for the most part. Like it's been tense. It's been action packed. A lot of story development. A lot of funny moments. Laugh out loud moments. So already I'm enjoying it a lot. And I'm not feeling or noticing or have any complaints other than like audio issues that you guys mentioned. Even those haven't been too bad for me. Like I said, I'm gonna enjoy the journey from where they started to where they are now. So yeah, no complaints thus far. We're introducing new characters. Even like the NPCs that we've ran into back in Craghammer, in the bar, we've got this octopus thing. They're calling it a mind flayer. I think that's the term for it. I don't know if that'll change over time. I know he rolled a low roll, so I don't know if that's the actual name or if he just guessed or assumed that was it. But mind flayer, interesting characters. They've got a whole hive octopus. I don't even know what to describe them as completely. But I'm looking forward to seeing what's up with this mind or this hive, whether they'll or how quickly they'll be able to, and I don't know, is his motive, clitoris or something like that? Be careful saying that out loud too, for demonetization, but is his main motive to get revenge against his hive who casted him out for being, an omen, as he said, or is it mainly against Kavarn for causing this? I guess we'll see going forward. But I do like this team up between them. And like I said, they keep calling him a friend. He keeps calling them an ally. I hope at one point when they actually achieve their goal, he'll actually call them a friend, and it'll be kind of a cool moment. Going forward, and maybe he'll be someone they can call back on. Maybe he'll continue I feel like he'll stay with the hive. Maybe he won't join them, but maybe some point down the road he could come into play and help them in some type of big battle. I don't know, but interesting. Between the group, I feel cohesion is getting better. They seem to be on the same page a little bit more. Even though they still have their moments when they kind of decide whether or they come to vote, they lose focus a little bit, or they want to split the party. But I like that the discussion that evolves from that as they go through the story and they kind of make the decisions together. And sometimes they'll probably pan out like they did here. Sometimes they probably won't, but I'm looking forward to how that goes. But like I said, stories develop in this. I don't know if this splits you guys as critters at all, or if you're all pretty much on the same page. This type of storytelling, I can see how it couldn't be for everybody, but I kind of get the sense that some of you will lean towards this being the case. Is this the best scenario or best what's the word I'm looking for, vestige, or the best way of storytelling in you guys' opinion, or do you prefer something more condensed? I feel like this has so much detail. It's hard to be like, you can't get this, you can't get it. But even in a 3-hour movie, I feel like well, this is technically I don't know how many episodes total, but like 100-hour movie. So the amount of detail that goes into each of these episodes, is there any, I don't know that there's a better way of storytelling, and it's all pretty much on the fly and with a bunch of rules. So kudos to the actors, to the DMs, to the GMs, not only of Critical Role, but everywhere that play the game. I know they all won't be to like this caliber or this level, but I'm sure there's a lot of good ones out there that even we don't know about, or I don't know about. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this. I can't wait to see where it goes from here. Another 10 out of 10 episode for me. If episode 1 was like an 8, just because the slow build up in the introduction. I can't even say that because I enjoyed that, and it was my introduction to everything. I don't know, but this was definitely a 10. Liam's been fun, and seeing the chat, I know you guys said that it'll get toxic at some point. I hope that doesn't happen too soon, but I'm enjoying it right now. We had some moment, and you said there's some good people or some good eggs and some bad eggs in the chat, but them sending them food, that's dope. I know later on they end up sending people gifts and whatnot, so that's cool too. So right as of now, I'm still enjoying it. What else did we have? And I'm just kind of noticing all the things in the background of the set. I know this isn't as grandiose as some of the sets that we see in Calamity and campaign 1 or campaign 2 and 3 probably. But I like the little nuggets that feed into like their personality. It seems like the comic books in the background. I just noticed we had some things written on the chalkboard, which I haven't even gotten to yet. But yeah, it's fun. I'm still learning spells. I'm still learning rules as we go. But yeah, overall, enjoying the ride. I'm going to continue to. I only imagine it's going to get better and better. Everybody's had some moments to shine. Grog took a little bit of a backseat because he was stupefied. We had Liam's been doing his thing. I like the dichotomy between him and his sister still, even I liked it in the animation, and I like it here too. Vex has had some good moments. Marisha's done her thing. Even Tiberius, once again, I enjoyed him, and he seems to be getting better and better. So I can't say I'm looking forward to, but I'm not looking forward to the point where things kind of take a turn, because I feel like he's been good thus far. I know some of you guys say he's just not a good person, or it comes to the point where he doesn't seem like a good person. But as things stand right now, I am enjoying him. And Sam, you already know I love Sam. Marisha and Sam. It started as Marisha being my favorite because of the animation. Then I fell in love with Scanlan, Sam, and then Travis are my top 3 for sure. Let me know. I feel like that's. And we still haven't even seen Ashley or Pike yet, but you guys will have to let me know. Just give me your top 3, or you can rank them all if you want to. But right now, for me, it's I can't say Marisha. Can I say Marisha? I love Marisha. But as a character, I don't know if she's my favorite. At least in the animation, probably still. But in this, I'd have to say probably. Hold on, let's do this way. From the animation, it was Marisha, Scanlan, Grog. And in this, I'd have to say it's probably Grog, Tiberius, Scanlan, and then Marisha. If I'm being 100% honest, even though Tiberius was a little rough in that first episode, and I noticed some things, but that was kind of based off of preconceived notions that I got from comments and stuff like that, expecting him to be like an asshole, and he still has those moments where it kind of feels like he oversteps his bounds. Like, I'm not sure in that moment if Laura was actually kind of upset with him for what he did, kind of stealing the spotlight and taking another action, but I'm enjoying it. Can't wait to get to the next episode. Episode 4, you guys know that's my favorite number, so I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys can't wait for it as well. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you made it to the end of the episode, comment down below say mind flayers taste good as calamari. I'll catch you in the next one. Hit the like button, share it if you'd like to. Episode 4 coming up soon. Love yourself, continue to love one another. Deuces.